Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Welcome to another episode of the
Shmooze.
So happy to be here. And today we have a special episode. This is like we recorded this episode, but there was no sound or they couldn't see us. So, it didn't work. So we're going to do it again. And this time we're well prepared. And we each of us prepared 8 questions. Right. And we're going to take turns asking the questions, listening to the answer, and telling you about why, the big why. Why are we doing this podcast?
The thing is, I don't know Yael's questions and Yael doesn't know my questions. Right. So we're totally going to be surprised. I'm actually a little bit nervous. I don't know about you. Yes.
I'm not nervous at all.
I don't know. You never know what type of questions you're going to ask or what's going to come up.
Okay.
So I have to share, I am a little bit nervous.
Okay.
It is exciting.
It's okay. Yeah, it's very exciting.
It's exciting because it means like we're going to go into a new and deeper level of our conversation, which is exciting.
Yeah.
But it's also a little bit like, okay, what's going to come up? And I'm glad I'm not drunk while we're doing this. It might be interesting. We could do the same questions when we're drunk. I don't either. All right. Okay. So here we go. We are going to start. I'm going to start with my first question to you.
Yeah.
Okay. My first question to you, Yael, is what is your favorite color and how does it influence your daily life?
Oh, okay. So my favorite color is flamingo pink.
Ooh.
Like very bright pink. I love it. And also all kinds of variations like fuchsia. I love the color pink. I think it's a very happy and bright color. And I love colors in general, as depicted by me. And it influences my life because, I every time I see something that I like in this color, I buy it. And every time I wear something in this color, I enjoy it so much. Okay. I just love it. I have it in my hair, wherever I can. That's a great question. Okay. Now, my first question is, how many siblings do you have? And what kind of relationship do you have with them?
Ooh, okay. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. I'm the oldest. It's me, my 2 brothers, and my sister. My sister and I have a great relationship. Just in the past few years, like 10 years, it's become a good relationship. She was always like my little sister. I was 18, she was 9. So now we're on the same page. And it's beautiful. Our children go to school together. Wow. And they have this relationship that I've always wanted. It's awesome. My other brothers, they both live in Beit Shemesh. So they are very straight and narrow, one more straight and one more. But we don't see each other very often. But when we do see each other, it's a very good vibe. It's very good. We like interacting with each other. We like being with each other. Yeah. Okay. You want to ask the next question? Like we'll do one and then like that, or you want
one.
Okay, so my turn now?
Yeah, your turn.
Okay, if you could be any animal in the world, what would you be and why?
Well, my Hebrew name Yael is a gazelle, I think.
Okay.
And I really like that animal.
Ooh, okay.
I sort of like had a process of connecting with it because at first it was like, an animal that lives in the desert, but she's very elegant.
Okay.
And she climbs obstacles all the time. So that's something that I feel very closely connected to that. And also a dolphin. I love dolphins.
Yeah, dolphins are fun. Wow. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. I love your questions. What do you like best about the quirky quotes?
Really, that's about it.
You can tell us a little bit about it.
Okay,
and then
so
what do you
quirky
like?
quotes and inspirational thoughts is it became who I am. It became my message to the world that every day you need something to make you laugh and something to inspire you. If you're in a black place, and I don't know about you, but I visit that black place quite frequently. The more you visit it, the deeper you go, the more black it gets, the harder it gets to get out of there. So I came up with this way of actually dealing with life that, you know, you need that humor to move you and the inspiration to lift you up. So I like both the quirky and the inspirational. Thank you for asking. That's an awesome question. Yeah, I like that. And I think it just becomes my message to the world. Like it becomes what I have to say to myself, but also what I want to say to the world on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So, wow, thank you. That's an awesome question.
welcome.
Thank you. I like that. Okay. Wait, I can't read my own writing. Oh, okay. So who do you think you were in a past life? And how does it influence you in the present?
Ooh. I'm sure I were many different things.
Okay.
I think I have a soul of an artist, definitely. I'm sure that I was in Holocaust. As a kid, I was like obsessed with the Holocaust. I had to read every book about it. It was hard for me to watch movies about it because I'm so sensitive, but I like forced myself to. And I read like the whole book about the Eichmann trials. It was about like this big. And my mom hid it from me because she said a fifth grader shouldn't be reading this kind of stuff. But
did you get nightmares from it?
I always had nightmares anyway.
Right,
okay. You know, I've always like, it never ended well. I was always running away from the Nazis and I always end up dying in my dreams. But I think it gives you like a deeper meaning for this kind of life that you really appreciate it.
I like that.
That's what I feel, that I appreciate life better because I know like how bad it was for Jews back then. And, you know, I don't know for sure if I was back then or not, but I, you know, I said for sure because that's my inner experience, but nobody's gonna, you know, check that out. But really it gives me an appreciation that I live here in Israel and it's a free state and we don't have the Nazis following us everywhere. And so, yeah.
Wow. Beautiful. So maybe we should switch questions after we're finished.
Okay. So again, about the quirky quotes.
Okay.
How long did it take you to write it and to publish it, and tell us about the process?
The process was, it became, my friend died. And every time I wanted to cry, I was like, and I would start laughing. So that was like that was where it started. And I said, okay, I'm going to do it. And, you know, like it'll be very easy. It was not easy. Coming up with the quotes and designing was the fun part for me. The editing, I thought I was going to die. I paid somebody to edit, and I guess I wasn't communicating properly enough, or she didn't get my message. And it came back that I had to edit Tova, which to me is torture.
Yeah.
And then the images were also poor quality. So I had to edit those and re-edit the images and re-edit. I think the whole process took me about 2 years. And it was very frustrating because I was like, okay, this is gonna be done for her year sake. And a year passes and I'm still there. So I think it was a very interesting lesson to me because I learned how to, I can set the goal, but I'm not the one that controls the world.
Right.
And it was very like amazing experience when I got the book in my hand. Even now the book isn't perfect and there's still many things that have to be fixed about it. But achieving the goal was awesome. but knowing that I don't control the world, I'm like, okay, I'm going to be done in a year.
Yeah.
No. It was a very interesting process.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, thank you. My turn. Okay, we talked about your past life.
Yeah.
Now, I want to know who you're going to be or who you think you're going to be in your future life.
Ooh. Definitely an artist.
Okay.
A writer, definitely. I mean, I have books in process. I have books that I finished, but I didn't publish. And I love writing and I love painting and anything to do with art. So eventually, I think like all the art that's in my life is going to come out and people are going to buy my art.
Man, you're going to have your own gallery.
Yeah.
What's her name? Somebody in Beersheba. Not Green. The one that lives on like the side, not where your mother lives. She opened up her own gallery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I mean, it should be by you.
It could be. It could be. And,
okay.
And an inspirational speaker. You know? That's something that we both want to do.
Yeah.
Inspire people to live a happy life and to do it now and not wait for retirement. A lot of people say, I'm going to live when I'm done working. And it's so wrong in my eyes in so many ways, because life is happening right now and nobody guarantees you the next moment or the next day. So I think like finding your little bits of happiness every day is so important. And I think kids also, they have it, you know, they have it together. They know how to enjoy the moment's happiness. And even if they cry a moment earlier, so that doesn't mean they're going to cry the next moment, you know. They'll find something to be amazed by or curious about, and that's living. And you don't have to be all the time ha ha ha, and you know, it's not that what I'm talking about. Like inner happiness is just being like cool with life.
Right. I like that. Okay, I think it's your turn.
My turn. Okay. Why do you do this podcast with me?
Ooh, we're totally gonna have to change questions. Why do I do this? First of all, from the start, there was this amazing synergy between us. Not even energy, synergy. Like we're both talking a language and we both understand the language without having to use a dictionary.
Right.
And sometimes you need a dictionary to understand people.
Yeah.
And even with the dictionary, you don't understand people. I don't know if I understand you, but the conversation flows. Yeah. And it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. It gives me a lift to my day. I think we're both pretty funny without intending to be funny. I think that we talk about things and it lets it go. I allow it, like we come here and we talk about whatever it is we're talking about. And we just allow it to let it go, and it releases it. Right. To a good place. Yeah. And you're better off. I'm better off. For the week, you know, it's like my therapy, and we hope that this provides you also with like some sort of release and humor and inspiration. Right. Wait, let me throw the question back to you. that was not one of my questions, but that was definitely, I'm interested what you get out of this. Okay. We've been doing this for a while, and
first of all, it's fulfilling a dream. I always wanted to podcast, and I don't seem to find the will power within myself to do it alone. So you're a very good chavruta, very good companion.
Yes.
And as you say, we flow together. We like to speak about stuff, and everything really goes. I like that part, that really we can talk about anything and use any language.
Yeah.
And we laugh and we have fun, and I think, you know, maybe right now we don't have many people tuning in, but I do think our messages are very valid. And the more people know about this podcast, the more they'll enjoy it, and the more
spread the word.
Like, happiness will spread around.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. I like that. Thank you.
So whose turn was that? My turn now?
Okay, your turn. Yeah.
You sure?
You want me to ask? Okay.
Yeah, I asked why are you doing the
Okay, right.
broadcast?
Okay, so it's my turn. Okay, if money was not an option for you, if money did not factor, you have all the money in the world.
Yeah.
What would you do?
First of all, live by the beach. Definitely.
Okay.
Drive a pink car.
Where are you living? Which beach?
Probably Herzliya.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really nice and clean beach there. And I love the weather. You have to understand Shmooze is freezing cold. Most of the time.
So
except like the summer is nice and breezy and cold, but except when sometimes it gets hot, but usually it's nice in the summer. But like the winters, I don't handle the winters. So I'd like Herzliya. I'd probably be there by the beach like almost every day. But it's also on Shabbos they're going to go to the beach, and I'm saying, of course. Also at night, of course. And that's one dream.
Okay. So you have your pink car, living by the beach. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about your life.
And as I said, I probably would go and, do comedy, do talking about happiness, stuff like that, and writing my books and doing art and selling my art. I don't think I need much more than that. And of course, hopefully I'll have grandchildren to visit and have fun and go visit all kinds of places in the world and do workshops and stuff that I like. I'm an eternal studier. I love learning new subjects, and I'm fascinated. It's not the knowledge. I don't like just knowledge per se. I love stuff that you can do something with later, like not necessarily with your hands, but like if I learn a certain kind of therapy, so then I want to practice it. Okay. I'm a practical person. Okay. Turns out I'm a practical person. I never thought I was, I thought I was somewhere like an airy person.
Right. I thought that
more
about
of
myself
an
too.
idea person. Okay. And I don't know, as the years come along, I see I need the practical part of it. Maybe it's because I'm so airy, I want the practical. I don't know.
I see that in a lot of people that, supposedly they're airy, myself included. The more I get in touch with myself, the more I realize I need to have 2 feet on the ground.
Yeah.
So I think it's your turn now.
Yeah.
Wow, these are
well, I have that question also, so I'll ask you that one back. Okay. So in a world where everything is possible, what do you do? And picture me your ideal day.
Ooh. Okay. So I'm definitely somewhere with water, but not a beach. It's like I don't know, like a lake, or maybe, but there's trees also. I need trees. I got to that realization that I love the water and the tree combination thing. So maybe I have like a whole ravine in my house. There's trees and there's life, and I have this beautiful house, big, beautiful, amazing, beautifully designed house with a beautiful garden. What am I doing? Money's not a factor. I can do anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy a publishing house, first of all, so that my publishing house can publish my books. But also I'm going to continue learning about life, learning about things, about people, studying art, jewelry, silversmith making, ceramics, always learning, always developing, always growing, traveling also. Oh, for sure. I don't think Yaakov would be traveling with me. We'll go together. I like it. Yaakov is just like, leave me out of it. I'm not coming. But you have to see the wonders of the world.
Yeah,
totally. And to see God's perception in, perspective and his beauty that he designed in the world. Totally. I would want to grow something.
Oh, wow.
I always said, like, Ira, he started growing blueberries.
Right.
And I'm like, he's doing he's living my dream. Like, I would want like some sort of farm.
Okay.
I would want somebody else to run the farm.
Okay. Yeah. I
Because
think that
I have the money. So, we can have, let's support.
Yeah.
This is one thing that I'm going to have. I'm going to have a housekeeper.
Definitely.
Not a cleaner.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about a cleaner. Like, how like in offices you have a office administrator.
Right.
So, and a person to administrate the house. Oh, today, Tova, you have to have somebody clean. Do it. Find it. I don't care. Just you're in charge.
Right.
Somebody to run the house so that I am not running. I don't mind cooking. I don't even mind cleaning so much. But like, if the roof is leaking, it's not my job to find the repair person. It's your job.
Right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That and I'm totally gonna have a winter house and a summer house.
Oh, good. I like that idea.
I know. Like you said, as the years go by, I get more and more not only depressed, but it gets into my bones.
Right.
And it's just like, okay, bring me sun, bring me water, bring me life, get me out of this place now.
Right.
I'm totally like, my big house is totally open for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
All the kids can come. I would want to have like I don't foster kids or adopt kids that don't have.
Okay.
That's something that, and every dream that I've written down, just, to sit there and start accomplishing it,
Yeah.
everything I've ever wanted to learn, everything I've wanted to experience, everything, like just start doing. And I think from both of our answers, we're trying to do that even without money.
Right.
Right. So money is just like an added bonus.
Right.
It would make my life a lot easier, a lot more pleasurable, but the happiness, the meaning, the things that I want to do, I'm already doing.
Right.
So I would just continue doing it on a higher level.
Yeah.
I think also one more thing, I think I would be able to do more chesed.
Nice.
Just to give more.
Yeah.
To have a gemach, to do chesed that nobody knows about. I think that would just, that would just be my thing. Okay, my turn?
Yeah.
Well, we're really getting deep here. Okay, if you could listen in on any conversation, which conversation would you listen to? Past, present, imaginary, future, whatever.
Wow. That's an interesting one. You know what I'd love? I'd love to listen to my parents, like when they decided to get married, like to be there to enjoy that romance.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
That is really, really beautiful. Wow.
Especially because, the dream like deteriorated so badly later on. But I think those moments is something that I would cherish.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay, my turn. This is one question, but I think I'm going to connect it to two questions.
Okay.
What's your vision about your business? And who are the people you feel are like the most important people that you would like to connect with your business?
Oh my gosh, that's a good question. Oh, okay. I have to think with that. Can you just read the question again?
What's your vision about your business?
Okay.
And who are the people you want to connect to via your business?
Okay. The vision is that Quickie Quotes and Inspirational Thoughts is a household name, that everybody knows it, that everybody thinks about it. Everybody buys the product. It's on everybody's mind. Like, what's that woman, Malka? That she had all these like weird, yeah,
yeah,
her. But even bigger,
yeah.
like even bigger. The Vision is #1 on the New York Times bestsellers list. Being booked like in massive speaking places. You know, we talked about Mrs. Maisel, you know, speaking Carnegie Hall. That would be like, wow. To impact and influence a lot of people, and never grow bored with it, to constantly grow and develop. And also to make a lot of money, and to, throughout it all, I think, to remain true to myself.
Right.
And who would I want to connect to? Oh, wow. If we're dreaming really big, like have Tony Robbins introduce me.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
If we're dreaming really big, to have my own retreats, to have my own events, to be that household name where people quote me, where people talk about me, where people know that Quirky Quotes and Inspirational Thoughts is here and influences lives. And who would I want to connect to? Who would I want to connect to? That's an interesting question. I guess the leaders of the people who are doing what I want to do on a larger scale, like Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Lisa Nichols. I love that woman. I adore that woman.
At all. Okay.
There was a comic that his name was, his name is, I mean, he gets a little raunchy and he's gone a little weird, but some of his stuff is funny, and I would love to share the stage with him. I think that's good. I'm pretty.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Yeah. Your turn.
Okay. What, if any, is your biggest fear or regret in life?
Well, having my dad die of cancer, so I guess that will be a fear.
That you feel
that
die of cancer?
Yeah, like me or anybody else in the family having cancer, having to deal with that again is a pretty biggie. And like in some ways, I regret that I didn't skip my last year of school in university, because my father was sick the whole time, and that was like my inner intuition to just quit school for a year and be with my dad. And he refused, and my mom refused. They wouldn't hear of it. You have to finish your degree and all that. And I was torn during that year. I came for Shabbatot and every once in 2 weeks, and I tried to make the best of the time that I was with my father. But, and also in many ways, I think it was good for me also not to be intensively around my father as a patient, as a cancer patient. But I do regret not listening to myself on this issue and not being more stronger willed and saying, no, this is what I want to do. I want to be with my father. I want to support him. I want to learn stuff that can help him. You know, because every time I was there, I felt that I was doing good. You know, I would do meditations with him and he would calm down and feel better and all kinds of stuff like that, that, you know, I felt I had an impact. It wasn't just like I'm a daughter visiting my dad. I was like already in a position of a healer and helping out. And we had a great times together whenever I was there. So yeah, I regret not listening to myself and just being there for the whole year and plus that he was sick.
Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Wow.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. If everything was possible,
Okay.
who would you meet with and what would you do together?
Oh, wow. Okay. Anything's possible. Well, first I would want to meet with Bibi Netanyahu.
Oh, wow.
And say, excuse me, I came to the country 25 years ago and you didn't like, there was no red carpet, there was no champagne. What's up with that? And then I would tell him what the hell, like, can you start running the country, please? Totally, I would give him advice, right? I would give him advice. Right? Who else would I want to meet? Anything's possible?
Anything.
Anything.
Yeah, anybody, anytime, any dead or alive.
Dead or alive. Okay, wow. I want to meet the Chafetz Chaim.
Oh, wow.
We've been learning him for, I don't know, 10 years, 11 years. And every half a year we do a siyum on Shemoneh Esrei. It doesn't help me. I'm still, a big talker. Actually, if we're going to get back to one of the previous questions, why I like this podcast, one of the things I love about our talk is that we don't talk about people. And that's become so important to me. And I just noticed that about you. And it was such a positive thing that it radiates positive energy.
Thank you.
Side point.
So you'd meet the Chafetz Chaim.
I would totally want to meet the Chafetz Chaim. I would want to meet Martin Luther King. Wow. Who else would I want to meet? What else would I want to do? What else would I want to ask? Oh, okay. Well, so many people. So I would want to meet Michael Jordan, the basketball player. I would want to develop my athletic side. I never did anything with that. I never, and that's something on my, list, but I never did anything with it. So I would want to do something with that.
With Michael Jordan?
No.
I
just want to meet the man.
Okay.
I don't know, like, maybe develop my acting. Maybe the possibilities are endless.
Okay.
Endless. But meeting the Chafetz Chaim, totally, I would love to be like, oh. Okay. Okay. If you could play any character in a movie or in a TV show or in a play, who would it be and why?
Wow. Definitely somebody positive like Pollyanna. But I think like I always imagine myself in a movie.
Okay.
So I feel I'm playing a character sometimes. If there's a movie played on my life, I'd be the older version of me.
The older version or the younger version?
I can't play the younger version. I'm too old to play my younger me.
Who would play you? Your life is they're saying, okay, Yael, we're gonna do a movie about you. Who are you gonna have to play Yael?
I don't know. Just like a very simple looking girl, and somebody's not really. I don't think I was anything to notice when I was smaller.
Really?
Yeah. I was very skinny and I was very like plain looking. I didn't see myself as beautiful. Only when I grew older, I felt more like beautiful. And I think, so sometimes when I think about myself as a character in a movie, so, I'll do things that I wouldn't do like regularly. Like I would sing songs in the car and just start laughing and crack up with no special reason. So I do that stuff because I know the film is running somewhere upstairs and they're filming it and they should enjoy it, and I should enjoy it as well as an actress.
Good.
Yeah. But I love playing positive characters, humoristic characters. I once, when I was in theater, I had to play like a real serious character,
Mm.
and I really didn't like that. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not my thing.
It's not you.
I mean, I could do it.
Right.
I could do it,
But-
but I don't like it so much.
Okay. Good answer. I think we're done, right?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
You're done?
I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
This was a very illuminating experience. Also fun.
Also fun, definitely.
I think a lot of stuff got shed.
Yeah.
Maybe next week we'll switch. We'll switch questions, or maybe we'll just go back to our regular TV programs.
We'll see.
Let us know what you thought about our questions, and let us know about what you thought about our answers. If you have any questions for us, let us know.
Yeah, and thumbs up for us.
Oh, total thumbs up for us.
And do it. Just don't put it in your mind. Press the button, put a thumbs up for this video.
This
ring
video
the bell.
deserves one.
Yeah. Write us comments. Write us more questions that you're interested in asking us.
Yeah.
We'll definitely.
Anything that we didn't.
We love
talk
doing
about.
this session. If you didn't
We had a
notice.
great time.
So we'd love doing this one again, or different. Of course, different questions, and your questions would be like awesome. So yeah,
and we will see you next week.
hopefully.
Oh, that's right. Your daughter's getting married.
Yeah,
Mazel tov!